Horror Christmas in July is upon us, and we're going to have a great time doing it throughout the month of July. So starting today on July 2nd, all the way into the end of the month, we will be streaming horror-based Christmas-themed games here on Twitch at twitch.tv/mindmindtv. What we're going to be jumping into today will be games from Emeka Games as well as Step Hair Studio, two of my favorite indie horror devs. So I'm very, very, very excited about that. We're going to be taking on Crimson Snow, which has been the latest game to come out from Step Hair Studio, which came out March 29th, 2023, so this year. And then on top of that, we're going to be jumping into Irony of Nightmare, which just so happens to be a Christmas-based horror game as well. And then on top of that, we will be jumping into September 7th by Emeka Games. But the first game, by the way, that we're jumping into will be Crimson Snow, which is by Step Hair Studio. And if you don't know what Crimson Snow is, it is Christmas and it's a joyful time, but this time something dark is hiding behind the holiday decorations. Ooh. Your actions will determine whether you and your girlfriend survive a Christmas night. Also, just to let you know, we will be doing another giveaway on July 18th. More information will be provided soon, so don't miss that. If you're a big fan of the Payday series, the Payday IP, thanks to UGX Rourke, who is in the chat, we will be giving away some keys for Payday 3. So make sure to follow, if you don't follow, here on Twitch, twitch.tv/mindmindtv for more information on the day that we give those away and what we'll be doing specifically on that day. But with that, let's jump into some Crimson Snow. Now, I've seen little snippets of this when this game first came out, but I don't know anything about it really, except for maybe an ex-girlfriend is trying to kill you. Something. Maybe your girlfriend gets possessed and she's trying to kill you. Someone's trying to kill you. That's all I know. And then you have to try to survive. And Christmas stuff. Can you feel the holiday spirit? I can. Can you? I can. All right. The gift that keeps on giving. Murder. Let's go. You know, I will say, one thing that you don't see a lot of in games, snowstorms. And it's actually so neat to see it in a game. There are a few like survival games where you have that snow effect, but it's just neat to see. It looks very cool too. Wow, look at this, okay? That's probably us and our companion. Our partner. Beanbag chairs and a TV, hell yeah. Can't hang up his shirt. He's kind of living like a bachelor, not gonna lie. Wonder if he lives with his girlfriend or not. Things you gotta ask. All right. Joyce, what's going on, girl?
Hi, handsome.
Hi.
What have you been up to while your better half wasn't around?
Oh, we have options. Hi, Joyce. I finished a lot of paperwork and watched a lot of TV shows. You know me, Joyce. I lived every day to the fullest.
I'm warning you, Mark. If you watch the 3rd season of Dark Vengeance without me, there will be blood.
Damn.
We've already finished negotiations, so I'll be home sooner than you think. I took a bunch of pics, just like you asked. Let me send you one right now. What do you want to see? My photo in the mountains or from the pool? I forgot to say, that hotel had a luxurious swimming pool.
Do the choices actually matter? I mean, to an extent, right? But like, I mean, a luxurious swimming pool, huh? Let's check that out. Little hello, hi, how's it going? What kind of bikini you got? I don't know. Your picture in the mountains, let's go with that.
The weather was amazing. There was almost no wind.
Do we actually get a picture?
It was a perfect time
now
for snowboarding. It's too bad that negotiations took so long.
Oh, there we go. Oh, hi.
You should have gone with me. I know that you don't like meeting new people, but I'm worried about you, Mark. I'm pretty much the only person you talk to. It's Christmas Eve, and no one's even congratulated you yet.
Not even you. Well, not exactly. Today I received a letter. Don't be so sure. I got a letter. I just haven't read it yet. Joyce, I was asleep. What do you want? I'm very tired. What the hell? Hey, Anthony. How you doing, bud? Merry Horror Christmas in July, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Don't be so
Someone
sure.
write you a personal letter?
Yeah.
That's so cool. Open it up and tell me what's inside. It's near the entrance, right?
Yeah. All right, let's do it. So I will say that
I
the
wonder
voice.
what's inside the envelope.
Would you stop talking? The voiceover, like the voice sounds nice. They don't sound 100% connected to their character. It's very kind of presentational, but like quality-wise, the audio quality is on point. It is a nice sounding voice.
You keep your mail at the front door, right?
Yeah, I'm looking around, lady. I just now could open up the door. Ooh, okay, there's a lot of doors and drawers we can open up and... Knife! Alright. Ooh, look at this. This is so nice.
You lost the letter, haven't you?
Ma'am?
I would laugh at you if I didn't lose my phone around 4 times a day. You need to look near the front door. It must be there.
That's a nice laptop. Can it run Crisis? You better believe your ass cheeks again. Look at this. This is just gonna be the whole stream. This is it, folks. If you thought there was... If you thought we were gonna play a game, no, it's just ASMR.
I think it's in plain sight.
Okay,
it's
goddammit.
Probably
Fine.
on the drawer or cabinet by the door.
How did she get my new address? Honey, I miss you so much. It's a pity that everything ended so badly. I'm ready to give us another chance. Yes, maybe I did some stupid things before, but I won't do them again. It's a pinky promise. Let's meet and discuss everything, okay? Oh, from an ex. Uh-oh. Whoa, that's some zoomage.
Well, who's it from? What did they write?
Tax collector. It's a postcard from my parents. They are wishing me Merry Christmas. It's just some papers. Either way, I'm lying, so...
That's so nice. I thought you stopped communicating with them. It's so good that I was wrong. By the way, about communication...
Car warranty?
Please go up to your bedroom window.
You lied to Joyce. I didn't have an option, game. You gave me 2 options, both a lie. What am I doing? Are you outside naked or something? What's going on? Why is that light flashing?
You won't see anything from the first floor. Go upstairs and look through your bedroom window.
Okay, now you're creeping me out, Joyce.
Well, what do you see?
I see how my girlfriend's messing around with lights at her home. You've arrived. Why didn't you call? I could have picked you up from the airport.
Isn't it obvious? I wanted to surprise my boyfriend for Christmas. Luckily, the plane landed before the storm started. Now, on to the second part of my surprise. But first, show me your festive mood.
What am I doing? Putting, like, an elf on a shelf on my crotch? What are we doing? How? Maybe I'll just come to you right away.
Let me think. I remember you had some sparklers in your closet. Light them up in front of your window.
So, he's dating someone who lives right across the way from him, and damn, does she have a big fucking house.
I'm sorry I didn't come to your home right away, but I had to prepare something. You'll see it for yourself soon.
Okay, can I close the window, though? It's fucking cold. Burn your house down? Maybe, then. Where am I going?
You didn't fall asleep there, did you? Sorry,
No,
Mark, but tonight you won't get much sleep. Find
Oh.
sparklers in the closet of your bedroom, and I'll tell you the good news.
Okay, this is not a sparkler, this is a
If you
flare.
find the sparklers, light one of them up by the bedroom window so I can see it.
Isn't that kind of fucking dangerous? We're gonna set our house on fire. Why do we have flares in our closet like this? What is wrong? Also, that's not clean. Why is that folded up? This is okay, look at this. We got this nice-ass house across from some other nice-ass houses. We got this shitty, beat-up washer and dryer here. And what up is going on here? The flares will set the mood. Yeah, they will. Baby, you light my fire. What is... okay. There we go. Lighting a flare. Woo!
There it is. Now I can feel the Christmas spirit. All right, here's the second part of the surprise. Do
Can I
you
throw it?
remember that French wine you wanted to buy?
Yeah.
Until you saw the price tag?
Well, yeah.
Today, we'll try it out. I also got some fireworks. So take your sparklers and come over. Let's celebrate Christmas together. By the way, I brought you a present. Did you get me something too?
Well, no, because I didn't realize you were showing up. Aren't you the curious one? I need to pick it up from under the tree and I won't tell you what it is. A present for you, sorry, I didn't think we'd be celebrating together.
What, you won't even tell me what kind of gift you prepared? Okay, now I'm interested. Grab it and come over. I'm waiting.
Ooh.
The longer you wait, the greater the chance that I'll drink all your wine by myself. Take your gift and come to see me. It's under the tree, isn't it?
See, by the way, little detail, I like the fact that when we light the flare, we get more light on the phone. You can see like finger smudges and stuff like that on the phone screen. It might be a little too much because it just looks like it came out of like a construction area, like a bunch of dust and debris. But
present? Mark, I won't
Ma'am,
be upset if you didn't
Joyce.
buy one. It's just, well, I thought it
I
was
got
going
you
to be
sparklers.
a special night. Look under the tree, okay?
How does she know everything if she isn't already in the house? Yeah, you know. Are you just waiting? Okay, she's about as creepy as this ex that, like, messaged us. I'm really concerned. Do I have
I'm getting tired of waiting, Mark. Grab the gift and come over. I'll like anything you bought for me, so don't worry about it.
An engagement ring? Will she say yes?
If you found the gift, come see me already.
I heard something. I would come see you, but I think I'm going to be murdered here. I just heard something. I don't like it.
Did you leave the house? It's easy to get lost in this weather. Follow the light, Hanson. I'm waiting for you.
That's when we get murked. Uh-oh. Oh, this isn't good. Nope, not liking this. Oh, titty sprinkles. Oh, you know what? Did our ex kill our girlfriend? Or is the girlfriend still away? And the ex broke into the girlfriend's house? I'm hella curious on that. About that, Joyce, I bought you a big pile of steaming crab. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Yeah, see, I don't believe that Joyce is here. That door just locked. Fuck. You know you fucked up when? Those were murder cookies. You can end it now or you can go through torture. Your choice. Pick a cookie or torture. Merry Christmas. Wow, this is quite nice for an axe murderer. I don't trust any of this. This is kind of nice though. Watcha! You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take screenshots of these games and I'm gonna send postcards to people for Christmas with these screenshots. And especially, what I'm gonna do though, so I'm gonna send a couple of them to the same people. So that way it's like, oh, you get a home and all these lights and stuff. And then it's gonna be like pure death. It'll just be like whoever this chick is with like blood all over and stuff. It's gonna happen. They'll be like, oh, this is so nice. This is so, what the fuck? It's gonna be great. I'm gonna piss my dad off so much doing that. He'll be like, oh, they never send postcards. This is fantastic. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Happy Christmas from your ex-girlfriend. Shit. Yeah, this is not Joyce. Oh, hell no, this is not Joyce. Nice house, though. This is ridiculous. But also not Joyce. What is on the floor? Why are there pieces of paper and plaster on the floor? I don't... Time to die. Oh, that's nice foreshadowing. Oh, I don't trust any of this. A flare? Okay, flare. Okay, now we have 4 flares, so flares are coming in handy. I don't know for what. Maybe to scare the demon wench away? I have no idea. Die. What a selection of books you have here. Oh, shit.
Where are you? Did you sink into the snow? Hurry up, I'm getting tired of waiting.
I'm already inside your house and I don't see you here. You have a little mess here. I'm already inside your house.
What does inside your house mean? I'm standing at the door and I didn't see you come in. Hey, Santa, it looks like you broke into the wrong house. Get out of there before you get...
Ah. Well, shit. Oh. Place changed a little bit. Like what you've done with it. Tits. Okay. That flipped real quick. I'm kind of concerned. By the way, one thing that won't scare you, the giveaway currently going on. For Horror Christmas in July, make sure to do ! Giveaway in chat. Learn more today. Can I turn on the light? Nope. Ooh, we can open drawers though. Painkillers and all the other Unity assets. Hello? Shit, we're gonna have to use the flare, aren't we? Oh, that looks... Fuck. Ugh. At first I thought it was a dog. Like growling, then I'm like, no, that's like the radio or TV or something. Oh, I don't like how you're twitching. Can we watch Netflix and chill? Oh, she wants to do something. Ma'am, I was gonna take a nice photo of the environment here. If you wanna, I'm just gonna... Oh no, you're still there. Do not like... Oh, it's getting louder. I really don't like... Would you like to dance? I like to dance. We can dance if you want to. We can leave your friends behind. Cause, okay. I don't like this. She's twitchy. She's got blood on her. Fuck. We're dead. We're so dead. Ma'am? This is gonna be a jump scare and I'm gonna fucking hate it. Can we... Shit. Where are the cookies? Not the murder cookies. Damn it. Ma'am? Ma'am? Ah! It's a TV. Everything's fine. Nothing ever happened that was bad with a TV, right? Death cord? Great. Time to die? Great. Divided? I'm sure I will be. Eyes wide open. I better keep... Rourke? I swear to Christ. Oh, spaghetti and meatballs. Lovely. Okay. How long will this flare last for? Probably not long enough. Is there a key somewhere? Oh, that's where you store milk. Yeah, that makes sense. And dirty dishes. Together. Good, another flare. More dirty dishes. Fantastic, because, you know, fuck cleaning them. Oh, that's nasty. With some peanut butter. Oh, shit. Everything's fine. Ma'am? Grandma and Grandpa? No, I don't know. Who the hell is that? I don't remember Joyce having these photos. I thought her parents looked different. Photo of an elderly couple. Okay. Francine and Frank look great. I think I've seen this postcard before. This is weird. Merry Christmas. I'm sorry, but I can't return from my trip before Christmas. Damn work. Please celebrate without me. Oh, was he working too hard with the ex, and the ex went crazy because he was never there, and this is payback, and shit's gonna go downhill. Can I open the fridge? No. Can't raid the fridge. Okay, well. Oh, damn it. Anyone have a flashlight? Oh, shit. Great. Everything's fine. Oh, look, a candle. Alright, follow the way of the candle. Great. Are there any tweakers here? Any tweakers? Anyone be tweaking? No tweakers? Alright. Oh. Sleigh bells. That can't be a bad thing, right? Even though the word sleigh's in it, it's a different kind. Everything's fine. Everything will happen today. It will be our perfect holiday. He's coming soon, so I need to get ready. Dress, Christmas tree, Christmas decorations, fireworks? The ring. He cannot leave. He is already here. This isn't Joyce's handwriting. Someone was waiting for me here. Oh, I don't like this at all. Hi.
Honey, are you there?
Oh, hell no, I'm not. I can't hide. I'm fucked. Oh, we can hide.
I see you.
Shit. Oh. Those claws, though. Like what you've done with your hair. Okay, so evidently you can't crouch, but the areas where you can hide kind of light up, and you can click and then take an animation to... Man, are you done? I do not trust any of this. Is she still tweaking out right there? I don't know what we're supposed to do. Are we supposed to get caught by her? Because she is just chilling right there. She's just hanging out, living her best life. Fantastic. Okay, she's not gonna go. So we're gonna go. Layer? Okay, great. Oh, yeah. No, that's not a trap at frickin' all. Alright, so we're trying to escape this killer of a woman. Nope, don't like that. Let me out. Shit. Well, we're going forward. I can taste the cyanide. Num num num. Yeah, this isn't a trap at all. I guess this would be the right way to get to the front door? Or not. Oh. Hi. Okay, I like the piano like anyone else, but god damn it. Alright, fuck you. Nope. We can't run either. Can we not pick
Mark,
this up?
stop scaring me. I know that you're here. I found the Christmas tree that you knocked over. And why did you take off its decorations? Do you even know how long it took me to decorate it?
It wasn't me, Joyce. Listen, I've been locked up in here. Joyce, there's some creepy shit going on here. That would be my response.
Where are you? Mark, if you're still in someone else's house, you need to get out of there. And you need to explain what's going on.
You won't believe me, Joyce. I think I'm hallucinating. The corridor just got bigger. I do not understand what's going on.
Mark, have you been drinking? If this is some
wish.
stupid prank, Wait. I heard something. Mark? Is that you?
Oh, she's dead. We have 3 snow globes in a very long hallway. Oh, jeez. God. Hey, would you like a VHS effect? Here you go! Well, now they're gone. Can't open the door. Mark, why do these cookies taste like cyanide? Can you please answer me this? What is going on here? Oh. Krampus. You naughty, naughty Krampus. There you go. Whoa, ho, ho. Krampus getting a little action. I see trees of green, skies of blue. Get on your broom, 'cause Krampus loves you. I'm guessing that's actually supposed to be Satan or something like that, but, you know, whatever. That's what I call vintage porn. You could say he's horny. Alright, so far, we have flares. They're a light source. Maybe they're a source to scare away Crazy Woman. Crazy Woman potentially killed Joyce, our girlfriend. It could fit in one of the notches of the strange door. I need to find three such globes. Okay, so the 3 disappeared. Now we have to find the 3 to open the door. All right.
Sweetie, where are you?
Oh, shit. Well... Flares don't do anything. Duly noted. We had to find out for science. So when we hear her, we just have to try to hide. You can't crouch. You can't really hide behind anything. And you can't run is the other kicker. Like, this is as fast as you move. So she's going to appear. So we got to hide. Why is she tweaking?
Sweetie, where are you?
Were you possessed by a demon? That would, please don't look under here.
Let's celebrate together.
No thanks. I've seen how you celebrate. Meth is a hell of a drug. You know what the great thing is? Where she's going is where we have to go. Yay. Okay, so we know for a fact we cannot outrun her. We can't outrun her, so if we're locked in a room, we need to find a place to hide or we're just dead. Alright, there's one. Oh my god. She has like one bit of pathing that she takes and that's it. Well, at least we get the heartbeat. So it feels like you just really have to time out her pathing because there's no running. There's no protection from her otherwise. So she's like hanging out like right over there. Oh, Jesus. Christ. I'll give it up. Her movement.
Don't make me hurt you.
Her movement was actually really impressive there. That looked really good. Hopefully you find something fun, have a good time with it. By the way, if you're looking for more games, do exclamation point giveaway in the chat. She doesn't seem to go this way. Ooh, we hear a snow globe.
Huh?
It sounds like she's tapping. Doing a little tap dance. Hi, ma'am. Who does your
We
nails?
can decorate the tree.
Those some impressive nails you got there. There's a lot. Well, this is quotable. There are a lot of things to play. Video games, table games, your genitals, or just watch a stream. That is pretty on point. You could play genital jousting. It's a 2-for-1. Oh, God, she came in right at the right time there. Oh, or I went under at the right time there. God damn. So she changed up her pathing again. Oh, fuck. She's, like, pausing right there. Okay. Good. Or collecting flares like a boss. Alright, she doesn't see me. That's impressive. Bloody handprints. Because why not? Was I getting fat shamed there for a second? Bolt cutters. Alright, so we can hide under this table here, because she'll probably break through it. Ooh, toilet paper. We're good for the next TP wars. I definitely heard a snow globe. Where beeth the snow globe? Show me globe. Did I not hear that correctly? Was that just a hint to the bolt cutters? That's kind of funny. Okay. Nope. For guys, it's more of a shake weight. For ladies, it's more of a guitar. I've never heard those descriptors before, but, you know.
Stop running away. Why are you hiding?
Anthony, actually, you're a mod. Can you quote yourself? Can you quote the first thing you said? And then that
made
bit?
for each other.
If you do exclamation point quote in chat, you can see the format.
Be together.
I'd love to add those. We don't have to be together. It's okay. Okay, so we're going to go down to the other room here. Actually, you know what we'll do? Oh, shit. Moonwalking again. I don't like when demonic women chase after me and moonwalk. That's a big nope for me, dog. So far, okay. Let's put the other snow globe that we have in here. There's like no place to hide. I don't like this. Did chains just come off? Okay, just pitch blackness. Great. I don't know what that is. Here we go. Ornaments. Joyce's ornaments. These toys are from the Christmas tree at Joyce's house. That crazy woman said something about decorating a tree. If I do this, then maybe she'll get distracted and I'll be able to sneak further. But you's a crazy bitch, but you're fucking on the on top of it. I said, oh, you's a crazy bitch. Good. Yes, it is. It's ad quote. Thank you, Cheeto. Appreciate that. And thank you, Anthony. Oh, okay, we're back. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Wanna hide. I wanna hide. I'm gonna pee myself. Don't you fuck my got that. Hi. Santa? Camera's moving, but you have no hands or a body. What's it? Yeah, that's fair. I don't have feet. I'm glad Joyce didn't ask what my shoe size was. I mean, fair enough, it does take time and resources to, you know, put all that animation and stuff together, so I do get it.
It's all some stupid prank, Mark. Moving corridors? What nonsense! I saw your friend in the window, and I know she's just hiding somewhere. She just moves really fast, and that's it. It's nothing special.
Joyce, this is not a prank. You must leave. Joyce, listen to me. This is not my friend. Hide somewhere and call the police.
Let's just assume that I believe you. First, tell me where you are now. What's going on with you?
So it seems like initially your choices don't matter. It's just kind of setting you up to teach you that there are choices. And then maybe your choices actually do matter toward different endings, because Step Pair usually does do at least one additional ending, if not multiples. If you ever played like Palmyra Orphanage, for example, you'll see different endings there. So I'm curious on how this ends, like how the different endings will be. Everything feels like a dream. The house is changing. Some crazy woman is looking for me. I think I just found your Christmas decorations. She must have brought them here.
Of course. You accidentally found my stuff in someone else's house. Mark, do you think I'm an idiot? God. Fine. You said I need to hide. I'll do that, and then... I heard something.
Well, she said she was at least going to hide, even if she doesn't believe me. I guess maybe I should have said the first thing, but that just seems also kind of weird. Like, hey, everything's changing. I'm dreaming. It's crazy. It's why. Oh, can you not? Oh, she used to have red and black hair. Now she just has black hair? I don't like any of this. But we really don't have a choice. The lighting's great. Oh, hell no. Nope. Oh, shit.
Honey, it's beautiful. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back.
Oh. Yeah, I think she needs a chiropractor in... Oh. Okay, well, if you're looking for climbing lessons, there's that. Okay, so great. Now she can go through the vents. Great. Watch out for vents. Duly noted. Hallways and vents. Hallways and vents. Great. Maybe. Shit. Wishful thinking. I guess those films are old enough where there's no copyright, so you can put them in the game. That would be my guess. Lights are flickering, dickerin' do. So we can't run, we can't crouch. There is hiding, but you have to find an actual hiding spot and click.
Mark! She's here! No! Don't touch me, bitch!
Oh, did she set off fireworks?
She's gone. Yeah, it's definitely not a prank. She isn't human. I'm
Told
fine.
you.
I was hiding just like he said. I had time to prepare before she found me. I launched fireworks at her. It seems to have scared her off. I don't think she likes bright lights. Try to find something similar. Maybe that'll help you.
Do you know her? How did she know that I was coming to you? I got it. I need to find something that burns brightly. Joyce, be careful. You need to focus on survival.
Okay.
Obligatory bolt cutters,
We'll get
yeah.
through this.
Survival horror,
We have to get
bolt
through
cutters.
this. Mark, she can come back at any moment. What should I do?
Keep hiding and try not to make any noise. Find a flashlight and more fireworks. Try to drive her away with bright light.
I'll try. God, I hope it works.
See, she came at me, though, and
I'll
I
try to
lit
call
off
the
a
police,
flare.
But I don't think they'll arrive here fast enough in this weather. One more thing. Please. Be safe.
See, that's a crazy thing, though.
Love you.
Mind you, they didn't introduce it yet. But, like, we used a flare against this woman, and it totally got us killed. So, I guess it's just because it was like, oh, well, we hadn't introduced that yet. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Oh, okay. Did they Fantastic. Why do they always have bolt cutters? I know, right? And some of them have durability. Use them once and they're just like, they're broken. There was one young woman in our village, smart and beautiful she was. Life has dealt her a bad hand. Her husband went to war but did not return. This young lass has cried day after day until there were no tears left. And then she said, I'll return my betrothed from the grave and no price is too high for it. She decided to hire the devil for that matter. You don't make deals with the devil. Everybody knows that. But she decided to do it anyway. She waited for Christmas night and began the summoning. It says Christmas night like today. The sign on the back of the paper, it looks like it's part of some big symbol. Oh, great. So, an ex wanted us bad and decided to summon the devil to do it. Great. I'm excited. Oh, fuck no. Well, it was a good talking to you. I'm just gonna stay here. Checkmate game. Ah. 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 Ah? Ah. Ah. Stop it. Hey, Morningstar, how you doing? Jesus. Like any of this? Alright, so we're trying to get a green light, because we want to get there to get this big sparkly key. Okay. Great. Red's over here, blue's over there. Two different paths to take. Shit. Oh no. So we'll go left. Totally worth. Not really. It was a trade. Oh. Hi. Come here often? You've lost some weight. Oh, okay, so is this the elderly couple? Oh. I bet this is the elderly couple's house. And she killed the man and the woman. And this is the guy. This is the guy.
Huh?
Hiding. Maybe for her satanic ritual, she had to kill people. You know, I haven't played Cry of Fear, but funny enough, I do have it in the library to play on stream. That is definitely one that I do have planned. We regret to inform you that your vision is deteriorating. The examination showed that you suffer from light hypersensitivity. I recommend that you avoid daylight as well as any bright light sources. Dr. A. Mulroy. My ex-girlfriend didn't like sunny weather either, but it was the least of her problems. Oh, she's venting. He said he went to his friends, liar. I need to call his mother. Is it Anna? She must be one of his co-workers. Is he dating a secretary? He must be dating someone. Who's trying to take him away? Natalie? Helen? She was obsessed with someone. Whoever he is, I hope he's all right. Oh, and there's our photo with the woman in the picture stamped out. Oh, is this where all the satanic rituals are happening? Awesome. The best that money can't buy, beyond politics, poverty, and war. I mean, I usually like to read that at my satanic summonings, so that's great. Why do we have the hat on? Did the candles just go out? Oh, boy. We have the Christmas hat on now. The Santa hat. Oh, we put it back. We put it back. All right, it's all right. Oh, good thing we popped the fuck out. Oh, she does come in here. Gah. Well, I said Dr. Mario. Maybe I need to get my eyes checked. It's me, Dr. Mario. Wow, 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 wow. You got the migraine? Take these. Take 2 toadstools and call me in the morning. I'm guessing the chance to run is when she's in this room. Oh, shit. And... boop. And this is the old woman. Yep. Okay, we have another flare. Oh shit, that person was still alive. They were getting electrocuted. Well, 2 people had to die so we could survive. So there's that. Oh, okay.
At last. I need to get ready.
But at least we're safe here. But yeah, no, it's said multiple times that she's supposed to be, like, repelled by bright lights. Doesn't work. Unless you're supposed to light the flare as soon as she's right in front of you, but that seems a bit ridiculous. It should just be like, you have flare, she responds.
Touch it!
This key will help me open that decorated door. Go to the sparkles. Oh, fireworks. Oh, are these the things that are... See, I mean, I guess this is what's going to keep her back. A box of fire... It just is funny that the flare doesn't work. It's so... Like, flares are actually so bright. The fact that it does nothing but a firework. Okay. Whole box of fireworks. If she really is afraid of bright light, they will definitely come in handy. Maybe I can set a trap for her. I just need to find something that can distract her. Where did she hide my ring?
Mark? Are you there? Are you okay? I scared her away, Mark. This bitch is afraid of bright light. She left me alone, and I don't know when she'll be back, but now she's gone. What about you? Do you have any news? Preferably good news.
I found pages with the fragments of the ritual she used to gain her power. My gift for you, she took it away.
What do you mean, ritual? If that's the case, then maybe we can use it to weaken her. Try to find any remaining fragments.
I called the police. I don't know where you are right now.
Weird audio change.
I gave them my address. Find a window they'll be able to see you from. Try to get up to the second floor.
Great. Thanks. Thanks, Joyce. Always thinking. You're a thinker. I feel like this is something we would interact with, but maybe not. Oh. Oh, nope. Give me that. Come on. Game. Alrighty then. You just need an obligatory crowbar. Hey, guess what? Got it. Nailed it. Let's go. So close and yet so far.
Do you hear that? It sounds like the police are here. Hey! Hey, I'm here! I'm here, please! Try lighting something up near the window. Maybe they'll notice you. I see the light in a nearby house. Is that you? Are you on the second floor?
Maybe.
I don't think they've noticed you. You need to find another window that's more visible so the police can see you.
Great. Fantastic. Super excited. Working toward it.
Stand down! Stand down or shoot!
Well, shit.
God. Did you see that?
Didn't have a chance.
They're all dead. We'll never get out. She'll come for both of us.
Put yourself together. Panicking won't help now. Joyce will be okay. We can do this. She threw one of the cops through a
You're right.
window.
We can't give up.
Anyone see that?
I heard her mumbling something. I don't know if this helps, but she said something about the gift she finally got. And one more thing, I saw that she threw one of the cops through the window of your building.
Hi.
Try to find him. Maybe he has a gun on his body.
Because clearly that worked. God, all the toilet paper. All the toilet paper, all the flares. What the hell?
Ew!
Moving on. Oh, I don't like any of this. My consciousness is drifting away. I can concentrate, but I must not forget. I hid the pages in case he deceives me. One of them is nearby. The color will open the way if you remember the order. Look under the tree first, then gaze into the eyes of the devil. The third one is the heart of a deer. The last one is the Christmas star. Okay, so we have to interact with the right colored books in order to find the next page of the ritual so we can weaken her. So look under the tree first. So if anyone wants to put this in chat, look under the tree first. So tree first, eyes of the devil, heart of a deer, and then the Christmas star. So tree, devil, deer, star. Tree, devil, deer, star. Oh, now she's got her wedding dress on. Fantastic. Sorry, stuck at work, visiting my family. Those are my old postcards. I started sending them to my ex-girlfriend when I couldn't talk to her anymore. So that was her? I can't come. I'll be late. She left. She won't bother us. Mark bought a ring. Is it for me? Does he want me back? Mark doesn't talk to his parents anymore. That's good. Who does he talk with? These friends are bad for him. I need to get rid of them. Mark celebrates Christmas alone. Now is the time. He went to this bitch, Joyce. It's pointed right at the window of my house.
Mark, how are you?
I found a telescope that's directed toward my house. I found notes she made. They are about my schedule.
Notes? What do you mean?
She was spying on us. She was spying on me.
I thought so. All this time, she was interested in you, not me. You are connected to her in some way. Mark, tell me, do you know this woman?
No, I've never seen her before. True, we used to date. I'm just going to be honest.
You were dating? Why didn't you say this before?
I'm sorry, the topic of crazy bitch who's now possessed did not come up. She looks almost completely different now. I didn't realize it was her until I found evidence.
Tell me about her.
I realized that she was mentally unwell and we had to break up. She was crazy. She started to harass my parents and friends, so I left.
You said mentally unwell. This sounds somewhat vague. So that's why you moved here from your city. The things that she does... Was she able to do them before?
Oh, hell no. I never noticed anything like that. Maybe I tried not to notice. Last year, her health began to deteriorate. Then some strange things began to appear.
So this monster wants you back. Mark, thank you for telling me.
No problem. That's what I'm here for. This is a weird effect, but I'll take it. Could unlock the door to the corridor. I hope it will lead me to the gun. What happened? Panic attack? Old football injury? What was that? Toilet. Why with the toilet paper everywhere? Dirty dishes, toilet paper? Well, I guess based on the dirty dishes, whatever she's eaten, that would make me shit up a storm. Okay, a place to hide. Nothing to grab, but a place to hide. Pre-COVID horror game. God.
You cheated on me. How is she better than me?
Oh no, I didn't cheat on you. We were never. We were not. That stopped. Oh, yep, she's got a wedding dress on. And moonwalking. I see Satan's done numbers with you, to you, for you. Oh. Oh, man. Can we just collect toilet paper? Can we not even worry about the flares that don't actually work against her? Can we just collect the toilet paper? Maybe burn the toilet paper. Maybe that's bright enough. Ooh, cookies. I won't be back. You can stop stalking my family now. Please don't hurt them. They don't know where I am. I didn't tell them where I moved. I know that your illness is causing your behavior, but I can no longer put up with it. You have refused to seek treatment for too long. You can't control your choices now. Or your psychosis. Is it psychosis? Okay, yes. Anyway, I guess they mean psychosis now. I love you, but I'm too tired of being afraid for my family. I'm sorry. He loves me. I want you back.
I thought you brought the ring for me. But you don't love me anymore. I'm not giving it back. It's mine now.
Boy, those teeth and those nails. Yeah, why would you follow the bloody handprints? Why are there bloody handprints anyway? I mean, I get from like a mechanics standpoint, like for you as the player to know you can interact with something, which is great. But couldn't there have been like something else, like scratch marks or something? Because I feel like the bloody handprints are just like, make no sense. She's not moving. Twitchy, twitchy. Boy, we are totally Mission Impossibling this. Do-do-do, do-do-do. I mean, yeah, you still shouldn't follow them, it's true, but... Because, see, there are pieces there. There are pieces there, so we can't walk there. Maybe she won't notice the big freaking flare. Are we good? Yeah, even with Lucifer on your side, I still don't love you. Just saying. Bye. Okay, so bloody handprint indicates we need a stalking there. Hey, Copper, how's it going? Wow, you got fucked up. A loaded pistol, that's just what I need. Shooting at her right away is useless. She's too fast, even the police couldn't hit her. First I need to somehow distract her. Okay, so I can't just point blank shoot her. I have to distract her, then shoot her. On? Maybe she's a flare denier. Also a flat earther.
Great. Now we have a chance. If you decide to shoot, it will be loud. Be prepared that she will hear and will come for you. Also, Mark,
Uwu?
do you have a minute?
Hey. Right now?
Can you tell me what was in your gift? I know it's silly, but I need to be sure that it is what I think it is. In case we don't make it.
It was a ring, Joyce. I wanted to propose to you.
Oh, Mark, thank you. When I see you after all this, I'll give you the answer. So, don't you even dare think about giving up.
Alrighty then. Oh. Stop it. I have a feeling I have to shoot this door here. What the hell is this? So the ritual can be reversed if the summoner gets back in the circle. I can do this if I can draw a complete pentagram and lure her inside. The ghoul eat those who open the door to him, and in the morning he returned to his wife and kissed her red lips. Just like that, house after house, the village was getting empty and the husband was getting fatter. The wife noticed that and decided to find out where her betrothed goes at night. As the sun went down, she hid and followed him. She saw her husband went out in the yard, jumped over the stump, and turned into a ghoul. Right at that moment, the devil climbed on his shoulder and began to whisper to him which door to knock next. The last returned home in tears. The devil lied to her. She not only didn't get her husband back, but cursed the village. But there is a time for the grief, and there is a time for the action, and that wasn't a time for the grief. She heard that you can drive the devil away just like you summoned him at the first place. The wife drew the cursed sign again, stood inside it, and began to wait. Then she heard her husband's voice outside the door. She groaned and wept and begged her to leave the circle. He groaned and wept and begged her to leave the circle. He promised her mountains of gold and love to the grave. The lass was crying, her heart was bleeding, but she did not leave the circle. And as the clock struck midnight, her husband fell silent. The devil disappeared that night, and with him disappeared his gift to the poor lass. That's how the wife became a widow again. I'm surprised the PD hasn't sent anyone to check on the two policemen. They're probably like, you know what? Those guys were dicks, and we're okay. Okay, so we've got another page. Oh, no! That's right. We were supposed to check the star of the tree, or what was it? Underneath the tree, the Christmas star, look the devil in the eyes. So we have, what, 2 of the 3 signs or something that we need? Okay, so we need 3 more signs, and then we can draw out the pentagram. And then, I guess, lure her inside it. They sent the weakest, that's fair. I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to hide. She's gonna come from there. Well, here we go. Is she coming from there? Oh, fuck. Firework time. This bitch is on fire. I like how the firework worked and the flares don't. God damn. Perfect. That was perfect. So at this point, I think we have fairly free reign of the house. I think we've been through pretty much every room. So now it's fairly more open. Kick her right in the... Honey, I'm home. Get my ring back. Hey. She's obsessed with this ring. If I put it under the tree, it will definitely get her attention. I can't avoid her anymore. We need to end this. She was obsessed with chasing, and I was obsessed with running away. Now it's all over for both of us.
Mark, I heard gunshots. Are you okay?
Yes, I think I scared her away, at least for now. I'm fine. I think I figured out a way to stop her.
You know how to stop her? Tell me.
I have my gift for you. I'll use it as bait. She wants to catch me. I'll use the gift to set up an ambush.
Did you find my present? Good. You know, she stole my Christmas decorations for a reason. It looks like she's obsessed with spending Christmas with you. Maybe if you put a present by the Christmas tree, it will distract her. Just don't forget to put the fireworks everywhere first. And Mark, please be careful.
Okay, so we need all the symbols. And we need to place fireworks. There's no Christmas star. There's no looking underneath the tree, so I don't know. I feel like we're missing steps in a weird way, but...
You chose me.
What in the fuck is
you.
this? How's that working out? Good, you pissed her off. That's fantastic. Oh, wow, he was really busy setting up fireworks. I like the music. Music is solid. I like how she's crispy, too. Oh, look at her mouth hang open. Oh, that didn't do shit. Okay, well... big fireworks aren't doing anything. I guess she's more on fire? Yeah, because she's not reacting to anything now. But I guess she's more on fire, question mark? I have unlimited bullets, too. Look at this. Looks like I'm playing Doom. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Okay, so some of them respawn. Nah. That didn't do shit. Blinded by the light. Rode up like a deuce in the middle of the night.
doors are open, Mark. The doors are open. You did it. My God, Mark. I love you so much. Come to my house. You won't get lost this time. I guarantee it.
Oh, her eye's gone? Yeah, the fireworks were a weird thing, because, like, some of them disappeared, then other ones respawned, and I thought, like, we would just have to keep shooting them until she had, like, a bigger reaction or something, or, like staggered or something, and then we would shoot her, rather than, like, set her on fire and then shoot her. So that was kind of weird, but... Alrighty then. Don't celebrate too much. I'm still concerned because we didn't do like a sigil on the ground.
Mark, about that ring.
Oh, you survived the night and she accepted the proposal. All right.
My answer is yes.
Nice, there we go. And that was A Crimson Snow by Step Hair. How did she know it was a ring? She was a ring because I told her over the phone. So I'm guessing, like, you can either survive and Joyce says no because you've lied to her too many times, or you end up telling her the truth and she says yes. I will say this title for a Step Hair Studio game was a little underwhelming. It felt very, very linear, especially for the house that you were in, and some of the blocking off of areas just felt very forced, more so than they have in other Step Hair Studio games. Like we just couldn't walk up the stairs, just magically there was a force field, right? Which I don't remember ever seeing anything like that in any one of their games in the past. So it's like, I liked the game, but it felt a little underwhelming for a Step Hair Studio game. Their music was great. The voiceover sounded nice, though there was a disconnect between the actor and what was actually being said. Like, they knew how to speak well, but the connection to the character and to what was happening wasn't really there. But the quality was good, at least, right? The sound effects were really good. The amount of random stuff in the drawers was just really weird. I know they're just assets to help fill, and it can be expensive to have unique assets all the time for a house like that especially, but it just was kind of weird, like lotion, dirty plates, toilet paper, lotion, dirty plates, toilet paper, painkillers. It was a little interesting while looking for flares. And flares almost felt useless. There were some little spots where you just could not see anything, so having a flare made it so you could see. But it made no sense that this woman would be so... what do I want to say? Would be so sensitive to light, and yet a flare wouldn't set her off. But a flare never protected you. So it didn't make a lot of sense to me, but yet fireworks did work. So that was just very, very strange, because flares are very bright. Very, very bright. So the fact that that didn't work just felt a little weird and kind of pulled me out of the story a bit. The jump scares were good, but a few of the jump scares, not many, but a few did feel a little forced as well. So it was just like, oh, jump scare. But then I looked at it and went, that's just a weird jump scare, though. Like, why would that even be a thing? Like, when we were down in the basement and we open up a drawer to grab something, which was the crowbar, and then her hand just comes out from underneath the drawer. Like, it just felt really weird and just didn't make any sense. So it's like, jump scare. Good jump scare in the sense you set it up nicely, but why? And it felt like some of the jump scares were just kind of disconnected from what was happening. So overall, I would say this definitely doesn't, in my eyes, rank up to like Palmyra Orphanage or to Prognostic by any means. This is definitely more of a probably like 5 out of 10. Like, there was some really nice animation work, some really nice, impressive animation work. And the creature, the woman, was very creepy and very well done. And just, you didn't quite know how she was going to move and where she was going to go in some of her movement, right? But she was also pretty predictable in her pathing, which, because you couldn't crouch, which was weird, and because you couldn't really run, which was weird, you were then able to at least get a sense of her pathing so you could get by, which at that point, that makes sense. That she just would have kind of predictable pathing like that. But overall, I mean, we did die like twice. There is some strategy and some difficulty to it, but overall, it didn't feel too overly difficult. It felt all right. Would I play this again? Maybe just to kind of kick back and you know, goof around for an hour and a half. It was an interesting concept, but it felt like there were some things that were missing too. Like, they were talking about how you needed symbols and, you know, you needed to put the sigil on the ground to get rid of her and stuff like that. And maybe that's an ending. You know what I mean? Maybe that's an additional ending. So there's one where you escape and you propose and she says yes. You escape and you propose and she says no, meaning Joyce. And then maybe there's one where you fully out banish her and stuff. But because of how linear the game is, I'm just not really sure on how to go about that. Because this game felt a lot more linear than some of their other games. So I'm not entirely sure like how you would do that. Because, right, we had the sigil pop up, we had the 2 symbols pop up, and we had like 3 more to go. And it said, well, if you can get them in the sigil, you can get rid of her, you can banish her. So maybe that is an ending. If someone knows, please tell me in chat. But it just felt really weird trying to get the pages. We got the one with the stalking. We got the other one off the desk or whatever. There was another one with a bookshelf where you had to pick different colors and stuff like that for the book and then find the other page. But I didn't see where you could find 2 other pages on top of that. And it said like you had to check the star, the Christmas star, you had to check under the tree. But for us to go under the tree and to check the places they were asking us to, we had to go the way we went. But then it pulled us into more linear storyline and more linear chasing and stuff. So I'm kind of confused about the whole, like, what was the thing about the sigil? What was the big point of it? Because they were like, oh, we can recreate it. We can put it on the ground. But maybe our conversation too with Joyce impacts that. And it just so happened we picked enough of the choices to do the fireworks set up at the tree rather than the sigil burning or something. But yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to tell how much influence the conversations with Joyce lead to anything besides her saying yes or no to the proposal, right? So again, there are elements that are confusing, elements that feel incomplete right now that maybe a second run would clarify a bit more of. But overall, it was fun enough, and it was nice to have a Christmas horror game as well. And to have one where the snow effect was really cool, sound was great, where you had some really nice lighting effects and, you know, very cinematic moments. So again, I give them props for the work they've done, but it does feel a little bit underwhelming for a Step Air Studio game. So not one of my favorites, but still a fun one. If you want to check it out for yourself, the link is in chat there for Steam. Otherwise, I'll also have it in the description section below if you're checking out a link from YouTube or something like that, which, by the way, thank you very much. If you get a chance, make sure to subscribe for free on YouTube or follow here on Twitch for more game content like this. All right, we are back. Let's go ahead and jump into Irony of Nightmare by Step Air Studio. Okay. Oh, isn't that nice? That's so nice. Hold down the left mouse button and drag to open the doors. Left mouse button to interact. Interact with keyboard to sit. Spacebar to stand up from computer. Okay, got that. Merry Christmas. You spend too much time with your computer. I put a note on a wall and you didn't even notice. We decorated the tree. Go and have a look. Look, I am busy hardcore gaming. Oh, look at my setup. I play guitar. I play the WoW or COD or something, and I bench. Oof. Okay, a place to hide. Ooh, this is a big-ass closet that's not being used. Out? What? Like, get out? My bad. Sorry. Ugh. I'm not a huge fan of the click and drag method for opening doors. But, you know, whatever. Oh, there we go. It's a bear with boo-boos. Alright. Oh, shit. Well. Thank you for that. How's it going, Arcanus? Snow looking nice. Oh, dye. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Aww. At least I'm being thought of, you know. Merry Christmas. I'm sending that one as a postcard. I'm gonna have the cops knocking at my door. What? Okay. Well, whatever. Oh. Asshole. Rude. We got a key. I don't know to what, but we got a key. Excuse me? Wait, can we pick this up? Oh! Oh, the scary thing is a bear on the ground. Okay, there we go. Hey, I get a flashlight. And the bear's gone. Well, shit. Someone turn the damn TV off. It's not funny, guys. But we can make it back into the same room we left at. Oh, there's a note. How long has it been since since they left? Since who left? Who? What? Where? When? Is the bear looking at me? Bear, are you judging me? Don't you be unbearable. Nyeh. Okay, then. What happened in there? Did plates just decide to melt? So much for terror. Is that a heart? Oh, the heart's done. How long do you typically cook a heart for? You know, the microwave isn't even plugged in, by the way. Okay. Great. Oh, a cup of blood. Can I drink some? Looks delicious, high in iron. I guess we can't do anything with it. It's just a heart. Go! What did this poor pig ever do to whoever else? Alright, give me a cup of tea. Ah. Oh. Okay. Well, this isn't looking good. Great. We're moving on up in the world. Well, I missed that jump scare. I heard it. I didn't see it. Oh, of course that's locked. How many fridges? Holy shit. Wait a minute. One. I guess one of these could be a freezer, but still. Jesus. 2, 3. Hi. How are you doing? Come here often? Yeah? Okay. Just gonna grab... Fuck. Hi. What are you doing there with your right arm? You having a good time there? Why are there so many unique keys for each door of this house? Oh, the shower has blood coming out of it. That's awesome. Anyone down for a shower? What is up with this red light, by the way? Rum? Yes, please. Oh, are you trying to spell out murder? Fair enough. Oh, irony of nightmare. Iron is in blood. Haha. I don't really know, but... Oh, can we open this? Oh, we can. Haha. Toothpaste. Multi-protection FPS 25. Fantastic. Russian. Oh, there's a key right there. There we go. Oh, kinky. Awesome. Yeah, that was hilarious. You jerk. Rude. Also, who's gonna clean this mess up? You know how much bleach I gotta use in this place? God damn. Ass hat. Oh my god. I am being fat shamed by this door and I don't like it. Oh, okay, we're back to our room. Our totally safe room that has 2 doors. Concerning. Oh, there we go. Enter the 12-symbol password. Rum _OUT. That's definitely not it. So we're missing password words, I guess. Hey, you, I know that you're there. Help. You need to hurry. Do you want to get out of here? Yes. Better recognize, son. Why are you asking? Just... If you cannot, then you will stay with your new friend. If you do everything I say, then maybe you will escape. Listen carefully. I will open the door to the next room right now. Take it and get out towards the exit, and do not even think to look behind you. Good luck. So is this just one of the endings? Just book it and get the hell out? Also, who is this Nick person? How are they opening our doors? I'm confuzzled. Oh, hi, this bear's around a lot. Rum again. Just grab the key and go. We can't run. That's the kitchen. That's the bathroom. Hi. Oh, there are a lot of you. Single speed Sam over here. Seriously, though. He escaped, but you will not. You will be playing forever, Nick. So that was the bad ending. So this is a fairly short game. Okay, so if we grab the key, we can book it, but that's the bad ending, because it happens too quickly, of course, which makes sense. The developer wants you to work toward it. Taking it out towards the exit. And do not even think to look behind you. Good luck. But see, that leads to the bad ending. But we do have to open it because we do need the password. And there's another word in there. You have new mail. Print it? Oh, that didn't come up last time. I tried clicking, but again, clicking on the screen's a little buggy. So we have one option open to us. What's this one? Unless that's the hint of we're decoding the thing in the center and the rum is something else. Maybe the other word is in that room. But we have to use the decoder to say, I'm Noel, what is it, write me? Someone named Noel? I mean, that's what I'm wondering, right? Like, we have a chat. Find a friend, Noel. Noel's writing. Okay. So I guess write me as in send me a message on Messenger, which no one says write me. So it's a weird, either a weird translation or just word usage. I'm trying to help you, but there's not much I can do from here. What do you want to know? I can tell you about printer, game glitches, where you are, or about myself. If you're having problems with your memory and don't remember who you are, we could talk about that. Trying to help you, but there's not much I can do from here. What do you want to know? I can tell you about printer, game glitches. Game glitches? So we're in a game? Are you stuck in the indie horror? Okay, so this person's actually stuck in a game. I have good news and bad news. What would you like to hear first? You must find the way out by yourself. And the good news is that I found glitches on your server. Okay, so those are the words. The words are the glitches. Okay. They are here because of you. At least that's my theory. They might help you to get out. Have you seen anything strange? It must be stuff that doesn't match style of the game. I mean, that's neat. Okay, so that's a neat twist. But you have to be able to... The unfortunate thing is you have to decipher and figure out the decoder and all that in order to even get this amount of information that you're stuck in a game. Honestly, I would rather get this information prior to and help me just kind of better understand the game a little bit, or like the game I'm playing a little bit, because that would pull me in more. Like, knowing that bit of information would make me continue playing. But if I receive the bad ending and I can't decode that, I would probably just end and be like, all right, I'm good on this game. Like, I guess it was fun. I don't know. You know, like, giving, like, the players a little bit more of a carrot at the end of the stick, I think would have helped a lot more. This is weird. I think that game can't delete exit, but it is trying to hide it away from you. You should try to find out how to use it for your advantage. Can you tell me what unusual things you have found? Out. Like, this is the other thing. I'm not sure what to tell this AI. You know, like, what do I say in here? Please be more clearer. Maybe now we can talk about glitches on the server. Do you have any questions? Maybe you want to know... I want to know who you are. You can call me Noel. I'm a breaker, but in my spare time I am helping those who are stuck in games. The conversation's weird because it feels open because they don't give you a lot to work with per se, but it's very linear. Interesting question. I'm glad you asked it. Don't know for sure, but I do have some suggestions. Firstly, all people who got stuck lose their memory. Don't have any clue why. Secondly, we have several people that went missing not a long time ago. Not just the common folks, celebrities from digital world. Maybe you're one of them, and it seems to me that you are also a glitcher. Yeah, I don't know. All right, I think we're going to call it on this because we've spent too much time on it already. We're looking around. It almost feels like it's bugged rather than like you have to solve something. Because it says, oh, there are puzzles. I'm like, the decoder was the only puzzle so far in the game. So I think we'll call it here. Overall, I would say Irony of Nightmare is a pretty quick, interesting experience. I like the killer. I like the killer model and stuff. It's just something different from what we've seen from so many other games. So that's a nice change of pace. Some of the little jump scares and stuff are nice. I think, add well to the tension. But I think, again, things are too spaced out. The tension eventually dissipates and just goes into annoyance. And you don't get enough of the story initially or enough kind of guidance from the developer to get into knowing what's actually going on with the messenger between Nick and Noelle and what the hell's going on and really getting much of a story until you already have the bad ending and then you're just futzing around trying to figure out, okay, what else am I missing here? Which again just takes away from tension and horror and everything and just makes it more of a what feels like kind of empty walking sim in a sense. Totally, I would give it like a 3 out of 10. Like they've got some interesting things here, but it just doesn't feel complete. It just doesn't feel valuable enough to invest the time to try to get all the stuff figured out. If there is stuff that's here, I don't even know. I can't tell, right? So if there isn't that through line that's kind of guiding the player, you just feel lost and you feel like, okay, is it broken? Is it whatever? And then it pulls you out from the game completely, right? So it's okay, like for what I'm guessing is their very first game. Cool, right? You play around, you try to figure out some things, what works, what doesn't work, and then you go on to the next thing. And clearly they've learned because they put out some really good games. But yeah, this one I would say probably not one of their best, but it's also like their first one. So, but it is neat to see again where they started and where they've gone. So that was Irony of Nightmare. Let's go ahead and now jump into September 7th by Emeka Games. Oh, God, this is creepy. Oh, hi. Body wrapped in a box of some sort? Another body there. Elf, you'll have to continue my game. Body wrapped up there. Body wrapped up there. Blood everywhere. Play with me.
Smashing.
Oh, those are body parts. Eyeballs. Pancreas? Kidney, maybe? Oh. Take the star. Okay. Yeah. Dobby, the house elf. A few hours earlier. It's going to rain soon. We need to go home. $7 p.m. Check the tasks. Have to go home. These are tasks? Okay, we have a lighter. Besides Step Air Studios having some of my favorite games, also Emeka does as well. With like Summer 58 and so forth. I appreciate Father's Day, though I thought it was a little convoluted. But I really enjoyed like Lose Yourself and so forth as well from Emeka. So I was really looking forward to jumping into this game as well. And again, so far, not really disappointing in the sense of setting tone, feeling very cinematic. And I know that he actually got some frustrated players because this wasn't like another Summer of 58. This wasn't connected to this sort of world that he's creating with his games. And what he said was that, well, I'm just trying to create a game. Like, it's not that long, but it's spooky, it's fun. Like, that's the point of it, you know? Oh my god, it's the thing from the meme. It's the thing from the meme. What does it all meme? Matrix Enzo, Nen S1, Art of Games, VJ Dream. Oh, this must be like a shout out to people like supporters or something, maybe. So this is all flooded. Yeah, Emika does a great job of doing a lot with a little. Anya said she left me a surprise near the door. Does a great job with lighting. Oh god, this is from Summer of 58. And we're seeing more shout-outs to people, maybe to supporters or something. That's cool. Yes, pet the cat. I think this is also the cat from Summer of 58. Do not light it on fire. Fair enough. Oh, hey, another cat. What's up, dude? What's up, little buddy? Anya in Dimma. So I'm guessing we're playing as Dimma? Dad turns off the electricity in the apartment. We got some murder gloves. All right, we got the O.J. Simpson gloves here. Some keys. Weird noises. Turn on the lights in the whole apartment. This is weird, the drawing thing. It's interesting. What the hell? That's a funky-ass door. Alright, so that's the front door where we came in. Wow. Dad or I was angry. Look at that. Punched the shit out of that. Guessing, Mom? Oh, here's a note. Tomorrow, September 7th, we are moving. Dimma needs to go to school, and Uncle Vitya's car broke down just before moving. We've been putting off so much time already. Now we need to think about who to ask to help us. I hope that in a few days you'll find someone with whom to pick up our things from the old apartment. We'll take the most necessary things with us for now. Call me as soon as you read it. I don't want to turn on the lights. My migraine says no. Are you sure? Dad quickly decided with whom he would transport the boxes. My parents took all the things they had acquired from our former apartment, even this note. Shoes. That could be Dad's shoes. He's not into comfortable, but that's fine. Someone blew out the candle. And okay, I guess that's a power box. Check the gift. It's a house elf. God, that's fucking creepy. With all the blood on it, too? Anya's fucked in the head if she thinks this is a good gift. Great model, though. Like, seriously, whoever designed this, great model. I wonder if Dad really likes wearing red heels. I mean, more power to him, hell. What an ugly doll. Where did she get it? That doll can hear you, and will probably fucking kill you. There's a room here with radio equipment, random. I always dreamed of teaching music, but my grandmother forced her to go to medical college. Dad bought her a piano for her birthday. Mom was happy. She couldn't sell it along with the apartment. some of their work has been so good. The music for Father's Day was fantastic. The music for Lose Yourself was fantastic. I don't know if it's... I know that for Lose Yourself and for Father's Day, it was the same producer named... Is it Weaslack, I think? Which, follow him on Spotify. Really good stuff. But I don't know about this game, actually. I'm not 100% sure. Sounds similar, but... I'll sort out my backpack. It's been 3 weeks since I've been studying at a new school. Now I'm in the same class with Anya. Unpack the backpack. All right.
Hey.
Anya and Dima. I'm so glad that you and I study at the same school and live next to each other. We had a great summer and I didn't want to part so much. Call me today at 10 p.m. Dad will leave the house at this time and I can talk. Mom usually leaves notes on the fridges. I need to check and then I'll call Anya. The wiring is faulty. Yeah, about that. Yep. Nope. Don't like. Nope. You're a dick. Go turn on the light in the... Oh, okay. Sorry, the task changed. My bad. I do not like you. Dima, Dad and I are very worried about you, but understand that it's just a new school. Many people go through it. Dad wants you to help us get through the move faster. Can we talk tomorrow when I come in home from work? Sure. If I make it. If I survive. Straighten the sofa, wash the dishes, clean up the big room, clean up the kitchen, take out the trash. Nope, don't like that a bit. Fantastic. You are getting bigger also, and I don't like that. You are getting larger, and I do not like that. Watch it grow. Also do not like. Oh, you look like you have human eyes. And your eyes are pinned open and I don't like any of this. We're just gonna ignore this, okay. Great. Dishes.
Итак, я стою здесь на несколько ночей, записывая репортаж. С собой у меня видеокамера, спальный мешок, рюкзак с вещами и едой. Короче, мы блогеры.
Текста на 2 секунды. Как ты можешь читать его 8 лет?
Right?
Я хочу тебе ударить.
Shut up. Rude! Was my jam. I was... Also no. Also hell no. Oh good, chair with blood on it. That's great. Oh, there you are, you little fucker. Alright. Why are you working with the elf? What the fuck is wrong with this switch? I'm going to turn on the light. How, when, where? Well, I guess like any good Russian. Now, I know the story is supposed to be like, in Russia, there are a lot of apartment buildings with some great, like, hauntings or haunted stories to them, and that's what they were trying to encapsulate, if I remember right, in this story, but... Ugh. Yeah, Mom's home. Hey, Dobby, you want to turn the lights on for me? Also... Well, Mom's home and she's pissed. The elf is on the loose. And... elephant with creepy eyeballs running around. Clean the living room. I think I need to clean my pants first. I don't know about you. The chair's gone. So is the elephant. Really? That's a broom? Do we live on a farm somewhere? Why are we using this of all things? Also, are we like 2 feet tall? Clean the living room. Y'all making baby elves over there? What are you doing? You can almost smell the weed and the meth. Oh my god. Did you remember to wear the brown pants? I mean, I don't have any legs, so I can't really tell you, to be honest. I wish I knew. I hope so. I don't like this. Shit's making noise. I don't like it. I love how this kid is still cleaning stuff on his mother's This is how scared he is of his mother. His mother must be terrifying. The fact that he's like this house elf moving around, this elephant doll moving around, creepy eyes, blood, ghost woman moving around. You know what? This is fine. This is better than dealing with my mother. It remains to throw out the garbage. All right, I'll let myself out. Oh, I don't like you. Should throw this stupid doll away. Yeah, probably. Damn. Oh, soccer ball that was not there before. Slash football. Oh. Soccer ball. Oh, right there. Grandma? So this character, by the way, at least the character model, is in an Emeka Games game. Actually, toward the end, I believe it's summer of '58. So I don't know if this is like kind of the connection, they're just using it as a nod, or they're just using it just to use it. To be like hella creepy. This is also Edith from Boomen, if you've ever played Boomen. Bye-bye. Finally threw out that stupid doll. Call Anya and figure out what the fuck she was thinking. Well, she's still there, but they moved. Lovely. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna fuck off. Why is this door open? I don't know. You know, there's a thing that's called mind your damn business. That is what I'm attempting to do. It gets pretty hard to walk upright at your old age. He's that arthritis kicking in. Well, I guess we're going in to see Grandma. Strange. Hey, another one of those dolls. Hey! That's the doll from Summer of '58. That's the doll from Father's Day. Nice. It's creepy. Fuck, what kind of glitches? Who is this woman? Someone's stuck in there trying to get out. Oh, the doll's here again, breathing heavily, and I don't like it. Doll ran. I don't like that sound. What is that sound? It needs to stop. Oh, Grandma's dead. That was an acid actually used in Summer of '58 as well, by the way. Oh, here we go. Play with me. No, thank you. Well, fuck it, I'm going home. Can I close the door? Nope, it'll close itself, don't worry. But yes, it was Summer of '58, that's right, because it was the woman who was running the school, or the camp or whatever, for the children, who was like doing stuff to the kids, which I don't want to say because I don't want to spoil it. If you've never played Summer of '58, well worth it, check it out. We actually do have a playthrough on YouTube, by the way. If you want to check out Summer of '58, just the playthrough at least, before jumping in for yourself. I hate you so much. Fuck, that's loud. Demon, where have you disappeared to? You went into your house 3 hours ago. My room faces the courtyard. I saw you taking out the trash. I went into the entrance and our neighbor on the first floor had the door open. I decided that something had happened and decided to check, but I didn't think that so much time had passed. Which neighbor are you talking about? She died last winter. What, are you sure it's her? Anya, where did you find that gnome doll? And why did you give it to me? Dima, are you alright? I didn't have any dolls gnome? Gnome dolls. Well, you left a box with it by the door and a drawing. Dima, there's someone here. What is it? No! Anya, what's going on? What did you see? Damn, that elf works fast. Me need to get out of the house. Something has happened to Anya. Boy, the translation is not strong. Yep, that elf is getting larger. And bloody. I think it killed Anya, by the way. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Or it killed someone. Oh, look, a Christmas tree. How many knives did I hide in 3 drawers in the kitchen? How many knives did I store in the drawers? I have no idea. I have access to no drawers. Oh, hi. Count to 5 and go to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 6 knives. So 3, 6, 5. I really hate you. Do you have a number? Find 4 Christmas tree toys when you go through the hatch. It wants to play a game. This is like Saw. So 3, 6, 5, 4? Im Stück. Okay. Now we're looking for Christmas ornaments or Christmas tree toys. Christmas tree toys, that's what it was. How many people did this thing kill? Body there. Body there. Eyeball. I'm not sure what you are, but you're a body part. You should stay inside, not be on the outside. With another body. Don't come in here yet. Well, can't really do anything anyway. That's an ear. That's a body. Fingers? Somewhere I saw a crowbar at Dad's. Oh, and bolt cutters. It is not a horror survival game until you have bolt cutters and a crowbar. Do you have a crowbar here? Anything? Anything? Fuck off. Here, I'm just gonna close the door. What you gonna do now, elf asshole? Okay, the hatch is gone. Well, shit. Isn't he just magical? Well, we found one thing. Now we need to find a crowbar. Where the hell's a crowbar? Hacksaw. Oh. Haha, I took it away. Search. Okay, I guess I took the crowbar. Jerk. Are you eating on a body? Are you peeing on something? What are you doing? Find 4 New Year toys. Get out of the apartment. He hid the decoration for the Christmas tree. Alright, well there's 2. Did he just kill everyone in this building? Do you need a bolt cutter? I hid it in the closet. No, it's not in the closet. We saw it. Or did he hide it in the damn closet? Oh, okay. Jesus, mother of pearl. What is leaking? Oh God, it's the elephant with the human eyes. Why do you exist? Why are you a thing? No leaks, just me. You good? Man! Stop it. Rude. Rude! Asshole. flushed it down the toilet. Thank God for that. It's hella dark. Oh, well, now we're back to here. I see we've entered your office. Hi. So that's the last one. Decorate the Christmas tree. Okay, bye. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Mom? I knew they were setting that up. I knew they were doing it. Why are you this size?
Проснись!
Wake up.
Чё ты вот ходишь там стучишь, блядь? Ты в курсе, что у меня болторез есть? Я тебе сейчас всю стучалку твою отрежу, нахуй, нечем
What
стучать,
time is
понял?
Was it?
Ну,
Oh, it's
максимум,
some...
кого здесь можно бояться, это, по идее, старый ебанутый маньяк, который до сих пор жив.
That's a
Но если он до сих пор жив, почему он до
content
сих пор
creator
Яшу, блядь, не зарезал?
playing Summer of 58.
У Яши же там, типа, почки-то до сих пор на месте. Он же, наверное, должен за ним охотиться, или как-то так. Так, а зачем я взял
It
болторез,
was
если здесь
so
больше
real,
не
but
было
I couldn't
запертых
influence what
мест?
was happening in any way.
Так, я не понимаю. А, ебать!
This apartment is driving me crazy.
Так, вот это стандартная была стандартная скрэма. Стандартно я видел такую рожу уже неоднократно,
doll,
не раз
she's
видел
still
такую.
here.
Здравствуйте, да.
Oh, and the doll's watching this.
Ух, ебать.
I need to call Anya. So overall, I like the game actually. It's fun, it's disturbing. It feels like an Emeka Games game. It's you know, cinematic at certain points, and you have the jump scares and stuff. And I feel like they did the jump scares well, but I don't think some of them needed to happen. If that makes sense. Like, it's good to break up the tension with that sudden jolt of fear, but some of them just felt like they were there just to kind of be there. But I do appreciate it, though, still, because they were still done well, if that makes sense. I liked the lighting. I liked the music selection. It was short and sweet. You're not getting a Summer of 58. You're not getting a Lose Yourself. You're not getting a Father's Day. This is just something fun and simple, and it feels like something nice and lighter that the developer can play with because of all the work and stuff they did with, like, Father's Day, for example, which was the game that came out before this. So I think this was probably just like a nice reprieve to do something different. So I definitely appreciate it. I really do. I think it's a neat concept. It doesn't need a lot of elaboration. It doesn't overstay its welcome. And it keeps you creeped out and tense, and, you know, gives you the scares that you're looking for. So I think it's fun overall. I think it's worth playing through. I think it's creepy and, you know, eerie and stuff like that. And just overall, just like a nice little reprieve from other things. You get stuck into the world and you forget about everything else around you. So I think it was done well for what it was. So I enjoyed it quite a bit, actually. I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10. 10 out of 10 being impossible to get, but it was definitely good and enjoyable and solid. But I like this because it was fun. It was a nice nod to the people who have been supporting his games as well, which I think was cool, with the names all over and that one Russian broadcast of Summer 58. It was cool. Nice little nods to the other games. So I thought it was cool. I definitely appreciate it. But that's it, actually, for day one of Horror Christmas in July. We played through Step Hair Studios' Irony of Nightmare, through Step Hair Studios' Crimson Snow, And then we finally played through September 7th by Emeka Games. We've got a lot more coming down the pipeline on Thursday, where we'll be jumping back in and offering another day for you to jump in and join in our giveaway. So make sure to check that on out. Fun. It'll be a lot of fun. So again, join me. Make sure to follow if you don't follow. Join me on Monday for co-op with Evo and community, and then join me on Thursday for more of Horror Christmas in July. We'll go Thursday, Friday, and then Sunday. And of course, keep jumping into the giveaway. There's a daily entry as well, so you can keep adding in those digital tickets and get a higher chance at winning a game for your Steam library.